sometimes run in the family, and our next guest certainly seems to be proof of that. If I said we're going to hear from a country and western singer now whose surname is Parton, you probably think I was talking about Dolly. Well, actually, her sister Stella is also a singer in her own right too, and Alad has been to meet her.
Dolly and Stella Parton began performing together as young children in the 1950s. 6 decades and thousands of songs later, they still share the same love of country music.
And more power to ya. Stand up and make a choice. More power to ya. Speak out.
Stella, really great to meet you. It must have been quite a creative family.
We were. I mean, we grew up on a farm in the mountains of East Tennessee, so we had to make our own entertainment, and our mother was very creative, and so was my dad. And my mother would always say, if it doesn't hurt anybody, go ahead and try it. So that's what she gave us permission to be as creative as we wanted to be.
Were you brought up through faith?
Very much. My faith would have to be the strongest part of my survival.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I think that if you lose hope, then you have lost everything. And I became a Christian by the time I was 5. I remember praying and saying prayers for healing for different family members and things of this sort by the time I was 5. So to me, I've always been a Christian. I don't know what it would be like not to know a relationship with Jesus.
Stella spends her time performing and sharing her faith in concerts around the US. But for the last decade, she's been creating an album with her own versions of Dolly's songs as a personal tribute to her sister. You've been performing all your life. I think
yes.
You've released something like 31 albums.
Yes.
Why now this one?
I think of it as paying respect to her contribution. I love her songwriting, and this is my contribution and my expression of love to her.
What did she say when you first mentioned the idea to her?
Oh, she loved the idea. As a matter of fact, she kind of kept asking about it because I might not have finished it. She said, I thought you were working on an album of my songs. So I said, well, I'm working on it. And
you do a great impression of her, by the way.
I'm pretty good at it.
Tell us about the song that you're going to perform for us.
Keep On Walking is a song that I wrote. It's on my testimony album. I just felt like it was a good one to sing at church, and I just thought it was a good story about, scripture, keeping the faith, just keep the faith, just keep on going. You have to go through the door, see what's on the other side of the door.
Peter stepped into the water on the Sea of Galilee. Jesus said to Peter, you can come to me. Peter cried to Jesus, can't you see I'm sinking down? Jesus said to Peter, I'm not gonna let you drown. Keep your eyes on me, keep walking on in faith, step by step believing. I won't let you lose your way. Don't you let nobody stop you, no matter what you think you see. You gotta keep on walking, keep your eyes on me. The disciples got so worried when the storm was all around, but the Lord kept right on sleeping. He did not hear a sound. The disciples started shouting, Lord, do something if you will. The Lord stretched out his gentle hand and he said, peace, be still. Keep your eyes on me, keep walking on in faith, step by step believing. I won't let you lose your way. Don't you let nobody stop you, no matter what you think you see. You gotta keep on walking and keep your eyes on me. You gotta wade into the water, lose the fear that you might drown. Walk out on the water as if it was dry ground. Keep your eyes on me, keep walking on in faith, step by step believing. I won't let you lose your way. Don't you let nobody stop you, keep on